أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله وإنا إليه راجعون Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. The title of this piece is 40 Traditions. These are 40 hadith taken from various sources. These have been described as somewhat weak in terms of the line of transmission, but the message contained within these 40 I do wish to communicate, inshallah. Hadith 1. Anas Ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu narrated that the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The people are the dependents of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the most beloved of Him subhanahu wa ta'ala is he or she who is the most helpful to His subhanahu wa ta'ala's dependents." Al-Bazir and Al-Tabarani in his Mujam. Hadith 2. Kathir ibn Abd Allah ibn Umar ibn al-Muzani heard from his father who heard from his father radiyallahu anhu that the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created some of His subhanahu wa ta'ala slaves so that they should help people. He subhanahu wa ta'ala vowed not to punish them on the day of resurrection. They will be settled on pulpits made of light, and they will be talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while people are judged." Ibn Hibban in his Sahih. Hadith 3. Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu anhu said that the Rasulu Allah said, "Indeed, Allah has some creatures that He subhanahu wa ta'ala created in order to help people in their needs and to whom people turn in time of need. These creatures are secure from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's punishment tomorrow, i.e. the day of judgment." Abu Nu'aym and al-Khudri and Musnad al-Shihab. Hadith number 4. It was narrated from Nafi from Abd Allah ibn Umar radiyallahu anhu that the Rasulullah said, "For him who has fulfilled a halal need of his brother or sister believer, I, the Nabi of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, shall be standing at his or her scale on the day of judgment. If it does not tip in his or her favor, I'll intercede on his or her behalf." Abu Nu'aym in al-Hilya. Hadith number 5. On the authority of Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu anhu, the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "He or she who moves for the aid and the benefit of his or her brother or sister will have the reward of the mujahidin in the way of Allah." Al-Aziz Al Muta Ally, close to what Abu Bakr al-Khayrul related in Muhakeem al-Akhlaq. Hadith number 6. On the authority of Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu anhu, the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "He who has interceded between his or her brother or sister Muslim and a man of authority in order to benefit his or her brother or sister or to remove a difficulty for him or her, Allah will help him or her in passing the Sirat on the day of pushing the feet away, i.e. the day of judgment." Abu Tahir al-Maqdisi in Ahadith al-Shihab. Hadith number 7. On the authority of Anas Ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu, the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "He or she who has fulfilled his or her brother's or sister's halal need is like the one who has worshipped Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Aziz Al Muta Ally, all of his or her life." Al-Bukhari and Al-Tariq Al-Kabir. Hadith number 8. On the authority of Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu anhu, the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Whoever sees a fault in his or her brother or sister and conceals it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make him or her enter paradise." Al-Tabarani. Hadith number 9. Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu said that the Rasulullah said, he or she who alleviates the suffering of a believer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will alleviate for his or her suffering, and he or she who conceals a fault of a believer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will conceal a fault of his or hers. Allah always aids a person so long as that person aids his fellow man. Muslim Ibn Abi al-Dunya. Hadith number 10. Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu narrated that the Rasulullah said, he or she who fulfills a halal need of his or her Muslim brother or sister, it is as if he or she served Allah, and he or she who relieves a believer's distress, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make for him or her 2 torches of light, which will give light to a crowd so large that nobody knows its number except Allah. Al-Khayrul Aziz, al-Tabarani, and al-Aswad. Hadith number 11. Abdullah ibn Abbas radhiyallahu anhu narrated that the Rasulullah said, he or she who walks with his or her brother or sister in one of his or her affairs and advises him or her truthfully, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make between him or her and the fire 7 trenches. The distance between each trench will be as between the heavens and the earth. Abu Nu'aym and Ibn Abi al-Dunya. Hadith number 12. Maslama ibn Makhalid radhiyallahu anhu reported that the Rasulullah said, he or she who conceals the faults of a Muslim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala al-Aziz Al Muta Ally will conceal his or her faults in this world and in the hereafter. And he or she who eases the hardship of a distressed person, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ease for him or her a hardship of the day of judgment. And he or she who helps a brother or sister in need, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help him or her when he or she is in need. Al-Tabarani. Hadith number 13. Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu reported that the Rasulullah said, he or she who alleviates the worldly suffering of his or her brother or sister, believer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will alleviate his or her suffering on the day of resurrection. And he or she who conceals the faults of a Muslim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will conceal his faults in this world and in the hereafter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes to the aid of a person so long as that person comes to the aid of his or her fellow man or woman. And he or she who goes along a course seeking knowledge, for him or her Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make the path to paradise easy because of it. And if a group of people assemble in a mosque reciting and studying